This is the video for the Boyle's Law questions in the gas laws unit. The question says, a sample of gas in an expandable chamber is at 1.2 atm and is 10 liters. The chamber's volume changes to 14 liters. What is the final pressure of the gas? Well, we want to find our givens first. We see we have 1.2 atmosphere, 10 liters, and 14 liters. We'll need to figure out what's at the beginning of the problem and what's at the end. The gas is initially at 1.2 atm and 10 liters, so those are my P1 and my V1. Atm tells me this is pressure. Liters tells me this is volume. So pressure 1 equals 1.2 atm. Volume 1 equals 10 liters. The volume changes, so that's the final condition. And it's V2. I know it's volume because of liters. The unit liters tells me this is volume. I'm going to pick an equation that will help me find the final pressure of the gas if I know the initial pressure, initial volume, and final volume. And that equation is Boyle's law. P1 V1 equals P2 V2. Now I plug in my values. So 1.2 for P1, 10 for V1. I write my equal sign. P2 I don't know, so I leave that as P2. V2 is 14, so I plug that in for V2. Now I'm going to isolate pressure 2. First, I'm going to multiply 1.2 times 10. That gives me 12. So I write 12 equals P2 times 14. That simplified it a little bit, so now I can go about isolating P2. Right now I'm multiplying by 14, so to get rid of 14, I'm going to divide both sides by 14. That will cancel out 14 here, and then I'll get 12 divided by 14 equals P2. Punch that in your calculator, and you'll see that P2 is equal to 0.857 atmosphere. My unit is atmosphere because that's what my first pressure unit was, and those pressure units need to stay consistent, so I can write that here in my answer box.